Meanwhile, the Verify team is answering your questions tonight. ABC 10's Monica Coleman spoke to experts on if someone with COVID antibodies has a better immunity than someone with the vaccine.
More businesses are starting to require proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test. And with booster shots also becoming more available, many are beginning to make those holiday travel plans. And we got this question from a viewer asking. A friend says one has much higher immunity if one had COVID compared to getting the vaccine. Is that true? We set out to verify. Our sources for today's Verify are Dr. Monica Gandhi, a professor of medicine and infectious diseases at UC San Francisco School of Medicine, Nebraska Medicine, and the U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention. Dr. Gandhi says people who have had COVID-19 in the past do have some immunity to the virus. Gandhi explained that a study done in Israel found that people who received at least one dose of the Pfizer vaccine and had been previously infected were half as likely to be reinfected.
If you've had even documentation of natural infection, you can literally go into, restaurants, stores. In Israel, you show an immunity passport. In Switzerland, they just updated it to show an immunity passport and not a vaccine passport.
The CDC also released guidelines in October on international travel, saying if you recently recovered from COVID-19, you may instead travel with documentation of recovery from COVID-19. For example, your positive COVID-19 viral test result taken no more than 90 days before the flight's departure, and a letter from a licensed healthcare provider stating that you were cleared to travel. But when it comes to whether natural immunity is better than the vaccine, experts say not so fast. A study done by Nebraska Medicine says the data is clear. Natural immunity is not better. The COVID-19 vaccine creates more effective and longer-lasting immunity than natural immunity from infection because more than a third of COVID-19 infections result in zero protective antibodies. So we can verify that a person does not have a higher immunity if they had COVID compared to getting the vaccine.
Now, if you have a question about vaccines or something else you want us to verify, you can always reach out to us by texting us at 916-321-3310.